Hey guys, it's Cameroon and welcome back to another video. Now as we all know, Season 5 is only a couple days away and with it, some balance changes, events, and more are coming out. Well, I thought it would be a good idea to just look back at Season 4 and talk about what I liked and most likely, what I didn't like during it. If you've been subscribed to me for a little bit, you would know that I did one of these for Season 3 and it was a really good video. A lot of you were giving your takes on the season and it was really cool to hear how all of you felt about it. Like, just because I like something doesn't mean everyone else did too, so it's good to get more perspectives. Also, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed this season. Before Season 4 started, I just hit around 300 subscribers, and now we are almost at 800 subscribers, and I can't thank you all enough. It's honestly insane, so thank you all for the support, whether it's through the comments, likes, subscribing, or even just watching my videos. You all are awesome and amazing people. Now, since this is the second time I'm doing this, I have a better way to structure this video. So let's begin with talking about balance. Season 4, in my opinion, felt like a step backwards from Season 3's balance. In the beginning of the season, most heroes felt alright, but then the season continued and we hit mid-season, and next thing you know, Jungle Queen got mega buffed and pretty much took over the whole game. Now, this would have been fine if they let her be strong for just a little bit, but then they kept her strong for the rest of the season, which leads into another problem, which is there were barely any balance patches this season either. We somehow went from a solid 3 to 4 patches this season to just 2 again, which is not a good sign. Now to switch it up with something positive, this was the first season without map pools, and it was definitely an amazing change of pace. And honestly, I still think it was the best thing that happened in Season 4, which can probably give you a good idea on how I felt about the rest of the season, but we'll talk about that soon. Regarding map pools being gone, it's just nice getting any map and not feeling limited by the game itself. I still feel like certain maps appear way more than others, like Antarctic Peninsula or Push in general, and there was a couple more. But overall, no map pools were a good thing, and it should stay that way forever. Now let's talk about the events. I'm gonna be honest, the events that Overwatch do are funnish for like the first hour or two, and then after that, they're pretty much done. The challenges don't take too long to complete, which is good, but then the modes were either not enjoyable in my opinion, or didn't offer replayability. Star Watch was fun for an hour for me, and then after that, it was really boring. The Bob and the Weave mode lasted an eternity. You would go into a full 10-minute long match because the score limit was too high and everyone took too long to eliminate. The Semester Challenge event wasn't even an event, it was just some challenges. I guess it brought back Battle for Olympus, but okay, I guess? An event should be a new mode, fun challenges that feel rewarding and should feel heavy and have impact, not something that's just on the side that you don't even know about or forget in a day's time. I probably missed an event because of how bad they are at showing they exist. And I have to wonder how many people actually knew that the Bob and Weave or the Life Weaver Challenge event was called the Thai New Year event. The only place that I mentioned it were the challenges. Like, how is that a good event when you don't even know the name of it? But let's move on. Now, everyone knows what I'm about to talk about when it comes to a video like this. Let's talk about the worst thing that happened with the season. The PvE announcement that basically said they are scrapping the original idea and only keeping the campaign. I feel like this moment really sealed many, including myself's opinion on the season and maybe even the game entirely. We just had a rough Star Watch event and then Blizzard hits us with the, hey, you know that PvE mode we said we were making that caused us to abandon our original game? Yeah, that one? We ain't doing that. Like, that hurt a lot. I was extremely excited about the upcoming mode, and with all the bad or minimal updates this game feels like it has, that was the light at the end of the tunnel. There's no more light. And now with it gone, what are we expecting differently? Remember, they decided to change PvE last year, so are we really going to get more content with each season? Or are we already getting that more content, which just kind of feels like the same as Overwatch 1 and sometimes even worse? I've already made a video dedicated to this, so I'm not going to go into any more detail on this here at least. I'm just disappointed. Regarding my playtime this season, it was even less than last season. I was pretty consistent until the PvE news, where I just found it very hard to enjoy the game knowing something wasn't even coming to it. It left a bad taste in my mouth, and it was hard to get out of that negative headspace. I haven't even completed the Battle Pass yet to put my playtime into perspective. I think I'm tier 75? It doesn't help that the game still lacks reward systems that value your time played, and maybe in Season 6 that'll change with hero mastery missions or whatever they are. I say whatever they are because I swear Blizzard and the team at Overwatch doesn't give us any information or insight. They don't show us anything, and they're just extremely vague. We got that roadmap for the upcoming seasons, but what does majority of those things even mean? To me, they're just things with names and don't really tell us what we should expect. Then you would think they would hype up their next season this last week, right? But instead, we got one director's take and some skins from the Battle Pass were shown to us. Do you want to know what's coming to Season 5? Well, you gotta check out the Season 5 trailer that releases a day before the season goes live. What happened to generating some hype? Like, if we actually look at the news page for Overwatch 2, we got 4 posts in the last month, compared to before Star Watch, which was the same season by the way, where we were getting multiple in a week. Like, can we have at least some consistency? Don't give us something so good and then go back on it. If you want to slow down posts, do that first, or at least tell us. That's all we ask. Now, to end it more on a positive note, I can't forget that this season has been great for my channel. I mentioned it earlier where before Season 4 started, I was at like 300 subscribers. I made a couple videos covering cool rewards for contenders in Overwatch League, and many of you subbed because of them. I was able to talk about my love for Overwatch League and pick'em videos, while also being able to help you all out and making sure you get the rewards that you deserve. I made a couple of Overwatch videos that weren't news related either, and had fun with them. I'm still trying to figure out a style for them, but it's definitely easier when I'm playing with friends. I may have slowed down a little bit on video uploads, but we still grew, and we grew a lot. In the course of the whole season, almost 500 people decided, why not, and subbed to me. And for that, I'm incredibly grateful for all of you, so from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. But enough of that. I think it's time to give this season a rating. Now, on just purely Overwatch and its gameplay, I have to give Season 4 a 3 out of 10. It was a bad season. The events were boring, the PvE news was upsetting, and just the game in general was not really interesting. Now, for including the videos I made and the impact it had on my channel, I can't give it anything less than a 10 out of 10. Overwatch definitely didn't make it 10 out of 10. You all did. So thank you again, truly. Anyways, let me know how you felt about this season in the comments below as well. Season 4 was rough, but let's all hope that Season 5 can bring some great changes, good balance, and more. But yeah, that's it.